Tennessee is number 4 in states where men kill women. So we have a domestic violence epidemic.
In Crime and Justice tonight, starting January 1st, Tennessee will launch a new domestic violence offender registry, tracking repeat abusers and warning the public. Savannah's law is named after a Robertson County Sheriff's deputy who was killed by a man with a history of domestic violence. Fox 17 News' Madeline Nolan is joining us with how supporters say this public list could save lives.
Yes, Kelly, this law was years in the making, driven by a family's loss, and lawmakers say it closes a very dangerous gap that left repeat offenders hidden in plain sight.
Passed without objection and most agree stand at the table.
The bill known as Savannah's Law creates a public registry for repeat domestic violence offenders after a second conviction. It passed with overwhelming bipartisan support in both the House and Senate back in April. State Representative Sabi Kumar of Springfield sponsored the legislation, naming it after Savanna Puckett, a Robertson County Sheriff's deputy murdered by her partner back in 2022.
If there was a registry for such violent offenders, Savanna, being involved with law enforcement, would have checked the matter and a tragedy could have been avoided.
Investigators later found her killer had multiple prior domestic violence and stalking convictions, none of which were easy to find at the time. The registry, managed by the TBI, will include an offender's name, photo, date of birth, and conviction history, but not addresses or social security numbers.
Victims always have a fear about their offender going back out and doing the same thing to someone else.
Verna Wyatt with Tennessee Voices for Victims says it gives people a critical tool, whether they're dating, hiring, or trying to protect a loved one.
It just gives you a heads up, because domestic violence doesn't make sense. Nothing about it, but the patterns do.
Senator Becky Massey, the sponsor in the Senate, also spoke about the law before its final passage, saying it fills a gap that cost a young woman her life.
Despite being a deputy sheriff, she was unable to find any domestic violence-related charges on her partner's.
Offenders could remain on the registry from 2 to 20 years, depending on the number of convictions. This registry goes live January 1st. That is 1 week from today, and lawmakers say that this is not about punishment, but this is about prevention. Reporting live here from the state capitol, I'm Madeline Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.